So the big question is this: how do investors like us who trade options and manage our own money generate income regardless of where the stock market goes, and do it all in a way that lets us make time for the people and things we love, and yet still build wealth and remain profitable? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. I'm your host, Kirk Duplessis, and you're listening to The Daily Call from Option Alpha. Hey everyone, Kirk here again, and welcome back to The Daily Call. Today I want to talk about how you can learn options trading in 3 months. This is actually a podcast that we did almost originally. It's like I think one of the first 10 podcasts that we did on our original weekly show. But the reality is that since then, we've actually released our tracks, which if you haven't been through the tracks, if you're getting new and started with options trading, what we've done at Option Alpha is we've released 3 individual tracks. And tracks are basically these guided learning paths that you're going to go down. It takes you from not knowing anything about options trading all the way to hopefully doing this as a professional business at home by yourself or whatever the case is. And we've divided up these tracks into the 3 modules or 3 different, paths that you want to take: beginner, intermediate, advanced. It's literally designed for you to go from start to finish. Now, I say 3 months because obviously it's not overnight. You can't learn options trading overnight. And 3 months is just going to get you the foundational elements that you need. You're still going to have to trade beyond that and maybe obviously continue your learning and your education beyond that. But our tracks are designed specifically so that you can go through each module or each track in about a month. That's why we put them together. We spent a lot of time. We did a lot of research on this. They are very well presented and people absolutely love them. People actually geek out over the tracks. They think it's insane. And obviously it's totally free. So if you want to learn more about them, you just go to optionalpha.com, log into your membership profile, and under the education dropdown, you'll see the choice for tracks, which I think is the first one, and just choose a track that you think that you would be appropriate for. So if you have some basic options knowledge, maybe you choose the intermediate track and start from there. You do the intermediate and the advanced, etc. If you've never traded options before, if you want a refresher, start with the beginner track and go through that track before you do intermediate and advanced. Now, we'll also say that what we've also done at Option Alpha is put together these course modules. These are literally like mini training courses, but they are specific to a topic area or category. And we'll be adding to these here in the very near future. In fact, we have new courses that are going to be rolling out on Thinkorswim, futures trading, Forex trading, understanding chart patterns, etc., etc. And so what these modules do is they kind of fill the gaps. So right now we have modules on options pricing and volatility. We have modules on earnings trades, on trade adjustments, on entry and exit techniques. And the idea is that once you go through the tracks, you may want to do more training, more in-depth training on something like trade adjustments. So while we talk about it in the tracks, and I think we have a couple of videos in this case on trade adjustments inside of the tracks, you might want some more training that goes through trade adjustments for each individual type of option strategy. And so that's where these course modules kind of fill in the gaps, right? Now you, maybe somebody else who's listening to this, maybe you want more training on earnings trades. So we've got an entire module that's built around earnings trades, start to finish. Now, again, we talk about earnings trades and we have a video on earnings trades inside of the tracks to kind of get you introduced to it, tell you about the high level strategy behind it. But if you want more of the details, you want to dig deeper into it, that's where the modules come into place. So I say all of this to say it's totally possible to learn how to trade options, or at least get the foundational elements in place in 3 months. I think you can do it with tracks if you want to do it that way. If you don't want to use our service, which is totally free and all of our education is free anyway, that's totally fine too. I think what you should do is you should focus on learning concepts as you get started and this idea of conceptual learning. So focus on option pricing the first month, then focus on maybe bearish strategies the next month, then focus on bullish strategies the next month. And each month you want to learn as much as you possibly can about that topic that you selected. And this whole idea of learning and mastering that concept before you keep moving forward. Oftentimes what I see people do is they try to learn a little bit of everything and they really don't master anything, right? This jack of all trades, master of none. And I don't want that to be you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. And until next time, happy trading. Thanks for joining us on The Daily Call. Be sure to subscribe right now for more daily options trading ideas, strategies, and tactics to help you learn how to place smarter, more profitable trades. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a rating and a review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you again tomorrow, right here on The Daily Call from OptionAlpha.com.